We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Democrats continue to scramble, Russia running low on munitions, economic news, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Some Democrats were trying to find someone other than President Biden to be the party's nominee, but on Tuesday, the president said he was determined not to step down. This caused lawmakers to become more upset and make it harder for them to find a way to move forward. The situation was still uncertain after Democrats in the House and Senate met for the first time since Biden failed at the presidential debate in June. Concerns grew that the 81-year-old leader might not be able to beat former President Donald Trump and might not be able to stay in office for another 4 years even if he did win. Although lawmakers complained about their situation, there wasn't a coordinated effort to choose a new nominee. This was true even though a 7th House Democrat openly asked Biden to step down so that a new candidate could be chosen. There was no agreement at the end of the private talks, so the stare-down went on without a clear end. There are less than 4 months until Election Day. A freed Israeli hostage is suing a U.S. nonprofit because it has financial ties to the Hamas official who had been holding him captive. Hamas held al-Magmair hostage for almost 250 days after the terrorist attack in southern Israel on October 7th. He was found in the home of Abdallah al-Jamal, who wrote for the Palestine Chronicle website and spoke for the Gaza Labor Ministry that was run by Hamas. Al-Jamal died while the IDF was trying to save Meir. The Palestine Chronicle is run by the People's Media Project, a tax-exempt group in the U.S. A top NATO official said on Tuesday that Russia does not have the troops or weapons to launch a major offensive in Ukraine. To do so, Russia would need to get a lot of extra ammunition from other countries. The official told reporters before the start of NATO's annual meeting that recent fires, plots to kill people, and acts of sabotage in Europe are all part of Russian President Vladimir Putin's secret plan to make people less supportive of Ukraine. The NATO official said that Russia has been losing very high numbers of soldiers on the battlefield because it is having trouble building on its small gains in territory and doesn't have enough troops or ammunition to launch a large-scale attack. The Federal Trade Commission said in a harsh report that pharmacy benefit managers, the businesses that are supposed to help drug companies get paid by customers, were raising drug prices. The FTC usually stays out of companies' business, so this criticism was different. It could mean that a formal probe or lawsuit is coming soon. In other news, the agency told the controversial anonymous messaging app NGL that it could no longer have users under the age of 18. This is the first time the agency has told a digital platform to stop serving minors as part of a crackdown on how kids are being used on social media. The crucial U.S. jobs report has grown a bad habit. It keeps exaggerating how many new jobs are created each month. The government's early estimates of new jobs have been too high for 15 of the last 17 months, starting with the beginning of 2023. The problem has been especially pronounced this year. The jobs report has overstated the gain in new jobs by an average of 50,000 jobs a month from January to May. The May report originally showed a 272,000 increase in new jobs, but was revised down last Friday to 218,000. That's a 54,000 job reduction. The January preliminary estimate of a stunning 353,000 increase in new jobs was later revised downwards to 256,000. That's a 97,000 job drop. Mortgage demand dropped last week, even though rates were slowly going down. This is because the market is still not sure where U.S. monetary policy is going. Even though it went down a little, the 30-year mortgage rate finished the week at 7%. The Mortgage Bankers Association said on Wednesday that the Market Composite Index, which shows the number of mortgage applications, fell in the last week, even though interest rates dropped slightly. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.